It is one of the richest districts in Zimbabwe, located in Matabeleland North Province. It holds one of the big power plants of Zimbabwe electricity. When you talk about tourist destinations, Hwange stands out with its natural resources and wildlife animals. Mining investors flock to Hwange for its riches, and over the past 10 years, we have seen an increase in mining activities in the area, with Chinese people everywhere searching for precious minerals in Hwange. As much as Hwange is rich with its minerals and wildlife animals, the developmental service delivery is a nightmare. Infrastructure development is at zero, while we have foreigners mining day and night and not even putting a hand in community development of Hwange in the past 10 years. This week, we visit Councillor Steve Chisoswe of Ward 10, which is being affected more by mining activities.
Good afternoon. When you talk of social corporate responsibility for these companies, WK, which is Zimbali and Sandledge, there is South Mining and these other companies which are surrounding us. On a serious note, it's very low. It's very low because Zimbali and WK, they've given us a Jojo tank. They gave us last year a Jojo tank. They gave us some core fines to mold bricks so that we can better our school by building another block and so forth. But that's all they've done so far. But you find against what these companies are making and what they are giving us, it's a bit low. It's a bit low. Because for instance, our school, this is Mabinga Primary School, it's got no funding. Whether be it from colliery, from the community, whatever, it's the least school. It's when we talk of like Gamma ranks, always school, with the AP, whatever, it's the least. It's the least. It's got no proper ablutions. It's got no proper structures. It's got no school furniture. Totally, there's no school furniture. But you'd find we say there's social corporate responsibility, but these guys are not like really helping us out. And then you find we have dump sites, and these dump sites which we have Cinderella, mostly they come from South Mining, Zambezi Gas, which is Hwange Gas, SA number 2 lay, and some from the power station. So all that water, that wastewater, it goes into our streams. In Cinderella we have a problem of water. So you find residents, they go there to wash and to get some water for home use. But you find the water is most of the time it's always contaminated. And when we talk of policies, maybe are there any policies in place to ensure that we're given what is owed to us as a community by social corporate responsibilities? There is no such policy. Maybe it may be there by word of mouth, but if you look at our constitution of Zimbabwe, if you look at Minerals and Minings Act and all those acts which are there in the laws of the land. There is no such thing. So the best you can do is just to go there and plead for help, and it's up to them to help you or not. But as you can see right now where we are, we're at a loading bay. This is a loading bay. It's very big. I would really wish maybe your cameras would like just make a rotation so that they would see how big it is, and it's just close by to the community. All this dust which comes from here when they're loading their wagons goes into the community. And if you look at these houses, you'd find the walls are black, the curtains are black, their pots, everything, because of the coal dust fines. But I think the onus is upon our government, because if the government did put in place those policies in black and white, or maybe amended or made statutory instruments for a policy to be made for these companies to like make it a mandatory thing for them to help or to give back to the community, it would have been better. Because right now it's just it's just like we just need to go and ask and plead. We are pleading for our land. These are our minerals. These companies are foreign companies. We don't even have locals who are there as directors or even in any position of power. So I think our government really needs to help us. It really needs to help us so that we manage to help the community. This community would have been far much better off. There's a lot of things which are happening here. There's no water, there's no service delivery because of such kind of issues. So my only plea is to the government for them to help us as a community to put our house in order, to put their house in order, since we are part of Zimbabwe and we're talking about the government of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much.
Residents in Deka area have expressed concern over the dilapidating situation of their community infrastructure. The water they drink from their river is being contaminated by toxic ammonia substances from close-by mining activities.
Clinic siyahamba nge 11 kilometers from lapho eThathathuni kuze kuyefika eMwemba. Nxa usukura lapho ukuthi uyefika eMwemba lapho khatshana is about 11 kilometers, 11 kilometers. So besifisa lathi ukuthi ngxe singaba lani, singaba le clinic yethu, sibe lezibhorane zethu ukuze amanzi akhanya ngani ayasilela lapha ngenxa yokuthi kwesinye isikhathi umfula uyakubele kungena ipoison lapha, kungena immonia ibulala inhlanzi, inkomo zinganatha kube ipoison. So besifisa ukuthi ngabe siyaba lezibhorane lapha ukuthi izibhorane lezi zincede ukuthi sinathe lathi amanzi aclean. Abantwana bayahamba from lapha eThathathuni kuze kuyefika eMashara. It's about 7 kilometers, 5 to 7 kilometers. So abantwana abancane ama-ECD lawa ama-grade 1, ama-grade 2, distance yonke leyi umntwana ehambe phenduke agcine sisiba lobunzima kakhulu ebantwaneni. Singabala lokho please sibe lesikolo lathi lapha, sibe le clinic yethu, yikho ukuze sincede ukuthi sihlale kuhle endaweni yethu. Sibe le clinic yethu, lesikolo sethu, lezibhorane zethu zamanzi. Singaba lezibhorane zamanzi, hawu siyabe sesiright, sizinathela amanzi aclean angela mkhuhlane. Ngoba nxa singela zibhorane kuyasifosa ukuthi laba abahlala duzane lemfula leyi lapho kudlula khona immonia bewanatha amanzi lawo. Inkomo inganatha amanzi ale ammonia ezilezisu ziyaphuma izisu, ipoison kakhulu amanzi angikhona. Inhlanzi ziyafa. So utshengisa ukuthi amanzi, ungabona amanzi esebulala inhlanzi, what more umuntu kuyabe sekuyipoison, izifuyo zethu ziyalimala. So besicela ukuthi ngabe singaba lezibhorane sikwanisa ukuthi sizinathele amanzi aclean, lenkomo zethu nxa zingathola amanzi aright, izifuyo zethu, ngoba izifuyo impilo yethu. Ukufunda abantwana ukuthi befunde ukuthi kube right.
The situation has authored many challenges in Ward 10, which is now requiring collective efforts to bring out tangible results.